Hello and welcome everyone to Explorers of Elsewhere Live. Hi, my name is DM Dan and we are the Explorers of Elsewhere and we are live. Hi, I'm hoping we're coming through to your ear holes and your eyeballs all across the world. We will tentatively wait just in case it's a bit precarious, but whilst we wait, hi, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We are here tonight to play some more Draw Steel from the collective brain boxes of those fine folk over at MCDM. We're 3 episodes into this 5-episode like mini venture. It's been quite chaotic so far. I would argue.
Well, I don't know what you mean.
It's gone great, actually.
We've killed a lot of people. I mean, that's something.
This is true. This is very, very true. Yes, we are certainly not. Well, we're only on the 3rd of the 5th episode, so certainly not near the end of the story, but the story is ramping up indeed. So before we crack back on into it, we should humbly ask you, if you at any point of the stream find yourself enjoying yourself, please give us a like if you're on YouTube, a subscribe if you're over on YouTube, or a follow if you're over on Twitch. If you want to talk about what you saw tonight or any of the other stuff that we do, or about Draw Steel or anything like that, consider jumping into our Discord. It's free to join. The links are in the description. And if you really, really enjoy what we have to offer, please consider becoming a member on YouTube or a patron on Patreon. The tiers start from only £2 a month, which isn't a lot, but it does give you access to some exclusive content, such as the other campaign that we're currently running on the channel, which is Nate's Tales from Elsewhere Sanctuary, which is tonally somewhat different to draw on two hands. A lot of the faces that you see on screen at the moment, you've still got time, exactly. The vast majority of the faces that you see on screen are also here in Sanctuary. If you just have to have more of us in your life. If you find yourself enjoying Draw Steel, you can grab the Delian Tomb, which is the starter adventure that we're using from DriveThruRPG. Again, doesn't cost all that much. If you use our affiliate link, which is also in the description, it doesn't cost you any extra, but it does give us a little bit of a kickback, which is amazingly helpful as we kind of ramp up to kind of pay for bigger projects, especially with the 4th campaign on the horizon. So, with all that said, are the 5 of you all ready to draw some steel?
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah. Are you in chat ready to watch us draw some steel? There is an inherent lag, so I'm just going to assume you all say yes emphatically.
Emphatically.
Let us roll the title sequence.
For 100 years, we have waited. 100 years seeing the world burn. No longer.
Hi, my name is Tilda and I am playing Portia, the Loravar animist.
Hello, my name is Theo and I'll be playing Ortho, a goblin shadow.
Hi, I'm Livy and I'll be playing Jimmy Ricard, the Loravar troubadour.
Hi, my name's Matt, and I'll be playing Gideon, an Asavar tactician.
Hi, I'm Georgia, and I'll be playing Lysarius, a keeper sensor.
And my name is DM Dan. I will be the director of this adventure. One need look no further than a nation's heroes to measure its true worth. Not the idle masses, nor the doubters, nor dissenters, but the honoured dead. Those whose deeds carved the Empyrium into greatness, who stand as the purest testament to its strength. They fought, they sacrificed, and they were found worthy. In life and beyond it, they embody all that the Empyrium exists to be: order, devotion, and unyielding purpose. Yet, legacy is not a relic to be admired and forgotten. The future of the Empyrium rests upon the living, who must strive not to merely remember those heroes, but to equal them, and in time, surpass them. That their still living souls serve to guide and temper this ascent is not blasphemy, but blessing. To falter in this duty is to invite decay. It is a dark day indeed when the sanctity of memory is forgotten by the faithful and allowed to be defiled by unrepentant heretics. For such aimless heathens do not seek progress, they only herald ruin. A century of adhering to these strictures has made the Empyrium great, and the Emperor wills that it will remain great for centuries to come. And so, we find the five of you in the town square in the center of the small farming village of Broadfen. Scattered near your collective group, there is a Goliath of a wolfkin man bound by divine shackles. There is an unconscious goblin conduit on his back, blood streaming from his shattered nose. There is a slumped form, a desiccated corpse, once known as Targon. The excess body heat steaming off him. And the five of you stand in amongst these fallen vengers, victorious. Behind you, like poking her head out from behind a nearby building, is a Majani woman. Her horned head kind of covered by this dark crimson hood. And she looks over the devastation in some horror. While she is thankful that you have not decimated, that you have not executed all of the traitorous Vengers, the speed with which you accomplish this has taken her breath away. As Ilwith looks, surveys this devastation, she gently steps out and walks over to you, and Gorek, the mountainous wolfkin man, he sort of like manages to roll onto his back with his kind of wrists and ankles still shackled, and "Betrayer!" he shouts at Ilwith, and she kind of winces away and then kind of scurries over to the five of you. "What now?" she asks you. Go, Portia, go.
No, I think Portia would look at Gideon and Nazarius and like, I feel like you have better knowledge of the law and what could be done at this point.
Ilwith, have we? Do you know the location of this exchange that was due to be happening?
Ilwith's eyes raise slightly, and no, the cultists. We made the arrangement to make the trade, but the final details hadn't been secured whilst they were raising the funds. The only place of importance I know of is the tomb.
Then we have no further need of these traitors. They can tell us nothing.
And
Correct.
like Ilwith's eyes, like they open wide at the coldness in your tone, and like her incredulity kind of breaks to this sort of like smile, as if she's expecting you to sort of like crack a smirk at this really dark joke.
Oh no.
And Ilwith kind of looks to the other four of you with a slightly pleading look in her eyes.
I think Lysarius will step forward because he made a promise. And he promised that they wouldn't harm this group of people. We have broken that promise. However, he'll step forward. You know, we go to the tomb and we open it clearly.
Ilwith just and if we go to the tomb and we get whatever the cultists want from the tomb before you'll spare my companions.
That was part of our deal.
She sort of like smiles and nods. You notice her gaze is firmly fixed on you, Lysarius. But like you notice that like her eyes flicker ever so slightly over towards Gideon, as if she's hoping to see like a change in what I can only assume is a very steely look.
Lysarius, I've lowered my voice, I guess, to be talking primarily to him. You know the law.
I do indeed,
Cannot
but
make promises
we made.
to defy the Emperor's will.
I have a firm belief that any wrongdoing can be forgiven in time, and if you commit a murder, well, that the time is given only to the Emperor.
Sorry, Georgia, go for it.
Oh, I thought I said something.
You got cut off halfway through.
Is my internet just being dreadful? Oh no, this is not conducive for roleplay.
It's fine. There's only a small bit of roleplay. It's exhausting. Well, so it sounded like it was any wrongdoings. Yeah, actually, yeah, it did cut off halfway.
Any
through.
wrongdoings can be forgiven in time. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically said any wrongdoings can be forgiven in time. If you kill someone, that potential goes to the Emperor, and then to the Emperor, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess Dan, what is Imperial law on this? My assumption had been that trafficking with heretics would be a sort of a death sentence, effectively. But if there's any like leeway there in terms of,
I would argue that reported, like found guilty, interaction with draconic cults is, most likely punishable by not just death but oblivion. The threat of death does not carry the same weight in the Empyrium as it might in other places, but the threat of oblivion does. That said, I mean, usually it would have to still go through some form of kind of
judicial court. I guess if nothing else, you know, given the importance of your mission, and as a Venator, if you were to instruct the Featherbed Inn to fundamentally hold these prisoners, hold the Vengers prisoner until they can be, you know, brought before the authorities, then it keeps them out the way.
Sure. Okay.
Is there any water in the well? Can we just keep them in the well? I would like to
Put
keep
them
them
in the
in the well. They can't get out. Just keep them in the well.
I would imagine that this is a functioning well, so
Let's hope they can swim.
Wow. They can just doggy paddle. Think about what they've done whilst they doggy paddle for the next 5 to 6 hours.
Okay, so maybe if maybe after a bit of an internal struggle, Gideon would. Okay, perhaps they should be delivered for trial. We will instruct if you agree, Laserius will instruct the innkeeper here to guard them in a locked room until we return.
Place them in the cellar.
Very well.
okay. How's Ortho feeling watching this kind of summarily dispensation of justice?
The thing about Ortho is that he is kind of always concerned about number one, so he's fine, and no one here is trying to kill him anymore, nor is he in any trouble. So he's just kind of like, well, you know, just leave him be. Like, they can't do what they were gonna do because we're already doing it. We're cutting the hand off before it can do anything anyway. So like,
Get rid of the middleman.
You know, I don't know. I'm not very good at. I'm really not the right person to be talking about justice and morality. Look at me. I'm just here doing the thing because Lacey invited me. I say invited, forced me, but I am here. So, you know, it's what it is.
You're on like work experience, so you should be learning.
Justice work experience.
He's also
Like-
an unpaid intern.
He's an unpaid intern, exactly. You should be taking notes.
I'll keep it all.
Yeah.
You
That's
have
how it
got
works.
some coursework to do.
Work experience
Yeah.
has changed a lot in my day. But yeah, or I think obviously he presents this persona, but he is also a bit like. I think secretly he has other thoughts and opinions about it, but there's no way on hell he's going to mention it in front of these group of people, particularly Gideon.
Sure.
So he's going to just continue his big old charade of happy-go-luckyism.
Okay, fair enough. In which case, a short period of time later, the two surviving Vengers are
Three.
The two surviving. Well,
Oh,
so
no,
one
just-
managed to.
Just the sprite ran
Mara
off, didn't
managed
she?
to bolt it. Yeah, she's running across the fields of Broadfen as fast as the little legs will carry her. So the two surviving
Good for her.
Vengers, yeah, two surviving Vengers that you managed to round up. Are you also like attaching the ossified corpse of Targon to the two of them as well?
Well, yeah, we kind of dead or alive, I guess. You can't just leave him in
Yeah.
the street.
No,
But
that's
it
fair.
will take at least 3 of us to lift the big guy, I reckon. Because he is
Yeah.
a big...
Can I make the argument that we don't leave the dead body of their friend in the same room we are going to keep them in? I feel like that's a line I don't want to cross.
Yeah, but dead bodies ain't so bad in this world, is it?
I'm pretty sure Gideon shot him in the face 3 times. Like that's not.
That's fine. It's not. The fall killed him. It was
I'm
nothing
just
to do with
saying,
gunshots.
I'm
It
just
was the fall
saying.
off the roof.
It's actively still bleeding. That's gonna smell really, really bad.
To be
Right,
fair,
we'll put him in a separate room.
yeah. Okay, fine. Put him in the room where they keep the dried meats, and he'll fit right in.
Oh,
fit
I'm
right
so
in.
sorry.
Well, certainly the tavern keeper, Gweldir, isn't overly jazzed at the thought of keeping like traitors and bodies literally in her basement, but Imperial authority decrees that. So yes, you managed to kind of secure them, and I guess begin your journey back to Delian's tomb.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're going, then, as I say, it takes a little while to travel from Broadfen to the tomb. Are there any? Now that you've had a bit of excitement to waken you up, is there any conversation that's flying between the 5 of you, and or Ilwith, because she's literally got to come with you?
I mean, out of character, can we do some recoveries? Because,
Yeah, absolutely. So any of you who need to spend recoveries, because a couple of you have been dinged up a little bit, you can spend recoveries.
And also, I think Portia is going to have like a sort of group discussion. Like, so I might be a little bit slow here, and I apologize. But why are we going back to the tomb? Like, I understand that the buyers, so to speak, are going to be there, but we are kind of delivering what they paid for.
Well, we can catch them in the act, surely.
Yeah, I get that, but what if we don't win? What if they can overpower us, and then they do open the tomb as they wanted to, and then do desecrate the tomb as they wanted to? I'm having a bit of a concern.
It's a bit more positive thinking. Why would we ever lose? But all these guys, it's been like 5 hours, and we've killed like 50 guys.
Yeah, I think Portia is going to look down on her bloody robes and her bruised body, and they're like, I mean, we won so far. I'm just saying that the odds are always kind of 50-50.
We've committed so much murder. It's all up from here.
Given how the troubadour's true superpower is narrative exaggeration, you probably it's been like there've been like three cultists that you've just kicked. Like pushed over and kicked a little bit, and then Jimmy's just like, there was 50 of them.
50. There was loads of them. A dragon.
Yeah. The dragon is suspiciously rat-sized and shaped. You just, we beat the shit out of that dragon. Breathe the fire and everything. But, well, yes. I mean, so Portia is wary of opening the tomb. Jimmy is not.
It's a good concern to raise, Portia. But if these, we must prevail. If these cultists are indeed deeper in the tomb as well, then they must be purged from it.
Ilwith also pipes up, and as much as I love being the center of attention, if the only thing stopping these cultists from getting in the tomb is this ring that's stuck to my hand, I would rather if we can get their prize before, if we can remove me from the equation of being needed of getting into this tomb, I would be greatly appreciative.
That is kind of what I'm trying to get. I think I'm not saying this right. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like Illface should not be part of this expedition. Because if the ring is the only way to get into the tomb, then there's going to be no cultist in the tomb further than we can go. If there is another way to go, then I'd rather find that way in instead of handing out an easy key to the cultist somehow. Does that make sense?
It does.
It does.
I guess if we knew where to meet the cultists to arrange, we could set a trap for them that wouldn't involve Ilwith, but because we don't, our only alternative is simply to leave her somewhere safe and wait at the tomb for them to arrive, which we could do, but we could be waiting some time.
We could, Portia looks at Ortho, we have one would say expert in sneaking. Is that correct? I actually have no idea if you're good at sneaking or not.
Just an assumption.
I know you're good at stabbing people in the back.
Right. He looks
literally.
doesn't he? Oh.
No, literally, not like he's nice.
I mean, okay. I've been bamfing around, teleporting since we've met. I'm pretty good at doing the hidey, sneaky, stabby thing. So thanks.
Yeah, I know you are good at sneaking when it comes to murder. I don't know if you ever robbed anyone. I haven't known you for that long.
Portia, lovely Portia, I am on arrest for crimes.
What?
Not bad enough crimes that perhaps I am in, Gideon's bad books, but crimes. So yeah, let's just say I'm a bit good at wheeling and dealing and sneaking around. If that's something you need an ortho to do, I will do it. But I don't know what exactly you need me to do. I feel
I don't know. Find a sneaky way in. I don't know what criminals do.
fair, I guess.
Ilwith sort of like interjects. All I'm saying is if we can find what the cultists want, and I'll be honest, I don't know specifically what it is they want, but I mean, how much stuff can be in this tomb that they would want? And then, I mean, you're a Venator, right? She says, pointing at you, Gideon. You're a Legionnaire, she says, pointing to Lysarius. Between the two of you, you can keep whatever they're after locked up tight, and then if they find out that you've already got it, then that just kind of puts a kibosh on any of their plans. The whatever plans they have just stop dead, and then that will hopefully mean that they won't come after me.
Yeah.
What you're saying is, get out, grab the bits, go back to the pub, have a drinky, call up the popo, tell them we've got 2 bad guys and 1 dead one, and then we'll be off again, ready for tea. What are they called? Bad men. Good men. Good boys. What are the police in this?
Some
in this
Hagwapas.
world?
Excellent.
I mean, the guards.
Guards.
The watch.
The watch.
The watch, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Portia.
Personally, I agree with Jimmy. I think it's a get in, get out before anyone finds out situation. Hey, that rhymed. That's pretty good. Almost as good as one of your lyrics, I would say. Maybe you could steal that for another time. In, out, shake it all about. Anyway, whatever it is, we should get in and we should get out whatever it is that they want and get out. Right? I think
I
that's...
suppose. It's not like we had a plan before.
In which case, as you
Let
say,
me press the map button.
as you say the words, Did you say those fateful words? We find we catch back up with you as the six of you arrive in the first floor of Augusta Delian's tomb. In front of you is this kind of shimmering blue field covering the stairwell that leads down into the further levels of this tomb. And Ilwith is stood in front of this pillar that has the indentation that would seemingly fit the signet ring that is bound to her left hand. Gideon, as you look down, you can see that kind of liquid-like mercury-like liquid metal is still seeping up slightly through the cracks in the stonework. So that's certainly not stopped happening in the past kind of few hours. But yeah, Ilwith kind of looks to the five of you and, "I'll be ready," she says.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. And she inserts she presses her hand flat against the recess on the pillar, and you hear a kind of wince as the signet ring is kind of magically grabbed and pulled slightly, and you can see like her finger bend slightly, and it starts going white as it's pulled into the indent, and as she sort of like grits her teeth as it pulls her tighter and tighter, the field around the stairs dissipates, and there's a gasp as Ilwith's hand is released from the pillar, and she shakes her hand, rubs her finger to kind of get some more to get feeling back into it. But yeah, before you is a staircase that descends into the depths.
Is the ring still attached to her finger?
It is.
Can we get it off?
It seems to still be attached.
Oh. That's worrying. Okay.
I just want to put my hand on Orpho's shoulder and lean in and just... I'd just like to remind you that this is a sacred tomb of an Imperial hero, and you will kindly keep your hands from wandering while we are down there.
Yes, boss.
Thank
Don't worry about me.
You got told off.
Raise a doubtful eyebrow, but
Okay. Who is leading the party down?
Not it.
Asterius is boy can take a punch, probably good, and also if he's keeping an eye on Ortho.
Human shield. You can go first.
So Lysarius is kind of leading the group. Who's following immediately in behind Lysarius?
Although not by any choice, he's attached.
Yeah.
and I'll probably go just after him.
Okay.
And I go, ladies first.
Sandwich between us.
Actually,
we can't commit
yeah,
crimes.
actually, that's a nice sound that she would be happy to be in between. So yeah.
Okay. So sorry, Lysarius at the front, and then who behind?
Ortho,
Ortho.
then
Ortho,
Gideon, then
Gideon,
Porsche, and then Jimmy,
and then Ilwith.
and then Ilwith.
Well, we say that Ilwith stands by this pillar and looks at the five of you, and there is a question upon her face that she dare not ask out loud in case she by her asking it to summon it into being.
Oh no, you're coming with us. You're the only way in and out. Come on.
And then she follows him behind. Okay.
Is that or we cut your finger off?
Yeah. Can't she just go and hide somewhere?
We might need the ring though. If the ring can't come off, we might need that going forward.
Take her arm and the rest of it can go hide somewhere.
Okay.
In which case, as the six of you descend into to the next floor of the Delian tomb, you enter into what can only into this long 10-15 foot ish wide corridor that is kind of remarkably straight and just kind of disappears off into the gloom and darkness. And Lysarius, as you take the first few steps, you notice that these kind of little wall-mounted torch sconces kind of illuminate with this cold blue arcane flame that just kind of flickers gently, but it throws this kind of eerie, otherworldly look across the hall, and the light catches masterfully off the carved relief of the frescoes on the walls to either side of you. And real quick, as we just to kind of paint ourselves the picture, as starting with you, Lysarius, as you look across these frescoes, you notice that they seem to be depicting various heroic tales of Augusta Delian. It's like a chronology of her serving life. What is the heroic kind of occurrence depicted in a fresco that catches your attention? What is it she did?
I think there is a fresco of her sort of in the middle of this. It looks at first like a sea of kind of armor and capes and swords and things, until you realize that it's mainly a mass of an enemy army, and she is just alone in the middle of it with her sword, and it's clear from her stance that she has just beaten all of them. She has won against a single army.
Okay, so Augusta Delian, the sole hero standing against hordes of enemies, casting them down with vicious reaping blows. Okay, very, very good. Next, so behind you, Ortho, what kind of fresco story takes your attention, and or what architectural part of this tomb that you've seen so far has taken your notice?
I think the fresco that interests Ortho is the fact that there's Augustus as a child, showing their first necromantic abilities, and I feel like maybe she was a bit of a prodigy in necromancy, before she ends up becoming this courageous warrior that we know of, and this very young, small child being able to summon the dead to great extremes, and maybe even awarded lots of attention and fame even at a very young age for those abilities, before they even got to warrior status.
Amazing. Okay, so the prodigal child necromancer. Gideon, what catches your notice?
Yeah, so there's there's a fresco of the Battle of Red River, where Delian pretended to retreat with her forces, only to catch the pursuing enemy off guard as they tried to cross the river, and the battle was won in that way. And this is the origin of the Delian feint, which is a maneuver that Gideon learnt during his training. So pretending to retreat and cutting the enemy down when they're vulnerable during the pursuit.
Okay, love that. Okay, the Delian feint. So yeah, I guess it would be quite spectacular to see the act, the original depiction of it. Very good, very good. Behind Gideon is Portia. What catches your notice?
So Portia is probably not looking at the frescoes because she remembers Augusta Delian as someone who is a brilliant at strategy and who had a fondness for setting up traps for her enemy, for her enemies. So Portia is looking out for traps. In the tomb.
Okay. That is interesting. We'll bear that in mind.
Thank you.
So you're keeping an eye out. What's Jimmy noticing?
I think the last fresco is the depiction of Delian's funeral, and it's them laid out with all of sort of surrounded by swords of people in her, so just piles and piles of swords around her, and behind watching her are sort of ghostly silhouettes, sort of all standing and watching over her tomb.
Sure. So like undead defenders of her final resting place.
Exactly, Monty.
Okay. Yeah. Very, very good. In which case, yeah, as you kind of notice these, Portia.
Yes.
Give me an intuition check.
Okay.
And because you're on the lookout, I would probably say that search is going to factor into this.
Thank you. Oh, okay, not bad.
Spicy roll. 20, tier 3. Okay, so these torches kind of lighting up in turn as you go along this this corridor. The corridor at this point has begun sort of like making 90-degree turns, seemingly angle. It's kind of going down, it's going up, it's become somewhat labyrinthine. And I mean it's testament to Delian's history that there's enough that she did that can kind of be depicted across all of these various walls, these like long stretches of walls. But Portia, as you kind of, perhaps because you've seen other tombs like this, you begin to notice a few kind of telltale signs. And as the thought fully forms in your mind, as certainty reaches you, you hear a heavy clunk from behind the walls. And suddenly, a blade swings immediately in front of you, Portia, between you and Gideon. And a guillotine falls down just behind Jimmy and in front of Ilwith. Flames burst out of jet holes in the walls. And as you look forward and backwards, you can see that this whole tunnel appears to have come to life with these archaic
traps. These holes in the walls start releasing this thick, sludgy-like oil that begins pooling across the floor, while these kind of gouts of flame kind of rip out at sort of like chest height. But the oil looks slippery and hazardous. And as this happens, the flame sconces on the walls then all shut off, plunging you into darkness. You have entered a gauntlet of mechanical traps.
Yay!
As Portia, you got a tier 3 result, there's going to be a bonus that you can all collectively get. But let's put on some battle music.
Yeah.
Go on, Tilda.
While you are doing that, Georgia, can you hear Dan now?
No, I can only see you and
Okay,
you
so that's a problem.
Oh,
and your listening
Oh.
faces. I do not know what's going on.
have you?
I'm sorry, Jeff.
refreshed?
She's gone.
Oh, of course, yeah. Okay, well, we'll hold. If okay, hold. Can you?
Or
'Cause I
tea
think
break.
You can turn
And then
turn
hold.
off the overlay. Where do you give that configure interface? Where is it? Oh, butts. Configure video. Hold. Who can Georgia hear?
Theo and Tilda.
I can. Yeah.
Okay. Between Theo and Tilda, if you could let Georgia know that in the settings somewhere there's the option to turn off the map.
Georgia, in the settings, I assume in Forge, there should be a setting to turn the map off.
It's called Disable Game Canvas. That might help.
It's called Disabled Game Canvas.
Oh, where is it? Settings, I imagine.
Yeah.
Hold
so
on, I'm also looking.
configure settings. It's under the core settings.
So if you go into the little settings, then configure settings, which is going to be the first option.
Core, which is the one at the top.
Yeah, and core and configure interface, I assume. Yeah.
So on core, you can scroll down. It says disable game canvas, and then you can just tick it. There's a little button.
Obviously,
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully that works. And then a quick refresh of video should hopefully bring us back. Yes. Hopefully that'll sort that. So the six of you, including Ilwith, find yourselves in this kind of mechanical trap-laden hallway, and this is what we refer to as a montage test. So fundamentally, like mechanically, when a group of heroes works together over time to accomplish a common goal that requires more than a single characteristic, the director can call on a montage test. Such tests typically take place over a prolonged period of time and focus on collective or shared activities. Navigating a vast desert, convincing farmers to rise up against a tyrannical leader, and performing a ritual to open a magically sealed gate can all be accomplished with montage tests. In a montage test, the players take turns making tests as their characters tackle a task together in a montage test round. Each hero has a chance to make a test or to assist another hero's test.
intended to influence the outcome of the task. A hero can also spend their turn using an item, ability, or other option that they have available that they believe can help in the montage. Once a hero makes a test, assists with a test, or uses an ability or other option, they can't do anything else as part of that montage until each other hero involved has done so as well. A hero can choose to do nothing, but most often, if they have no one to assist and fear that their actions might make the situation worse. Additionally, of the various things that you can do, you can only use each of your kind of skills on your character sheet once per montage. And realistically, you do need to be doing different tackling different challenges in subsequent rounds. So you couldn't just try to dodge out of the way of these blades multiple times, for example. So, yes, the purpose of this montage is to get from the beginning to the end, and the difficulty of this montage dictates that you need to succeed 6 times before you fail 4 times. So, with all that in mind, who would like to be the first to attempt the Gauntlet? So realistically, you kind of have to move through it as a group, but for each of your successes, I will move you one section along this this death trap.
Can I go first before everyone cuts out again?
Yes, go, Lazarus, go.
We briefly have a wall of everyone. Oh no, Theo's gone. Okay. At least while I still have Dan.
Yes.
Oh, I see nothing. Okay, right. My foundry is gone.
That's fine. I can describe what's... so, in front of you, there are jet flame, flames of jet. Jets of flame. There are spinning kind of rotary blades horizontally coming out of the walls. There are kind of vertical guillotines that are kind of dropping down and slicing into the ground. There's slick oil pouring out of holes in the wall to cover the floor, and the lights have gone out. So, for example, you could attempt to avoid the blades, attempt to avoid the fire, attempt to avoid the oil, attempt to navigate your way through the maze, or restore the lighting.
He will attempt to avoid the oil because he's a tall man with big flinty feet.
Okay. Which skill are you? Which ability characteristic are you using for this? Oh.
Bye. Might.
Well, we'll hold on that.
She's still here.
Oh,
I can still see Georgia. She's still here. She said might.
Might. I would. Okay. Is that? Could that? How are you mightily avoiding the oil?
Because he is a keeper of the city, and he's got feet. He's got hooves that are very steady. They are made for like a mountain is built for the mountains. A city keeper is built for the city, and oil.
Sure. Okay, so which of your skills would
only
you
because
like
I have
-1
agility.
I see. Is there a skill you want to pair with it?
He has charge.
Your skills. So on your stat page, towards the bottom,
You've got
Yeah. Oh yes, of course. Sorry. Yes. Well, he has a couple that I would say he has alertness, climb, endurance, and jump.
jump.
Yeah, I mean, jump, endurance, they were both. I can imagine they both work. Cool. Okay, so make me a might check.
Cool.
We're using one of your
your skills that you feel appropriate.
You'll jump.
Okay. So as
Dan, can I jump in? Sorry, with a feature.
you may.
So once per montage, I can turn an ally's tier 1 into a tier 2.
Nice.
Okay.
So I guess I'll just yell at Laserius to jump better. No, stop from the knees.
He's a keeper. He's all knees.
Okay, so you immediately turn that tier 1 into a tier 2. Okay, so if you earn a partial, hold how do you individual tests? But then what's the? I haven't got a difficulty. It just dawned on me. I haven't got a difficulty.
Difficulty 2?
Maybe.
We just have to have more successes
It's
and
just
failures.
I've read this and been like, oh yeah, there's you need more successes before failures, but then it's dawned on me that in Draw Still you can't miss. So
Yeah.
You just win automatically.
you should win automatically. I imagine. Okay, tell you what. To stop me just looking for ages for it. We're gonna say that tier 3 is a success, tier 1 is a failure, and tier 2 is a neutral, like net neutral for now. Okay, so in which case, Laserius, as you go to kind of scoot over the oil, I can only imagine you grab Laserius by the cloak and pull him back from what is destined to be a disastrous move, perhaps as just like a guillotine. It comes down right in front of the keeper. Okay, so who wants to go after Laserius?
I mean, I don't mind. I've got things I can do.
Portia's
If you
got a
want
hand
to go,
up.
Portia?
If I may, just because I have a new ability which I think will come in handy just in case, I can do detect the supernatural. I'm just saying, I feel like if there is some extra surprises, we want to know sooner
Yeah,
rather than
absolutely.
later, if that's okay.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Go, Portia, go.
Okay, so as a maneuver, you can open your awareness to detect supernatural creatures and phenomena. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any supernatural object or any undead construct or creature from another world within 5 Oh, it's just 5 squares. Oh, for God's sake.
Well, but bear in mind that this is a montage that is happening over a period of time, so
Yeah.
we can also say a period of space.
Basically, if I'm about to get shanked by a ghost, I would know.
Yeah. Okay, absolutely.
And
Okay,
actually, if
fine,
we
fine,
stick
fine.
close together...
Stay serious.
Sorry, as I'm still here, I just realised I have an ability that I can use at the start of a montage sequence that might be helpful. I have Team Leader. I can spend a hero token. If I do, all participants make tests as if they also had any skill I have from the exploration group. Don't know if that's helpful.
From the exploration group. Okay, so you have none from the exploration group.
So I have
Thank you.
nothing. Excellent. I said nothing.
You are the team leader. That's just nothing but inspirational quotes that you see on pillows.
He's in his HR rather than field work.
And a good mustache. Carry on.
I mean, I'll have another look to see if
I'm
there are
sorry,
any-
Tilda. Continue.
Yeah, to be fair, very similarly, I thought I had something really useful. It is not as useful as I hoped it would be, which is annoying.
Well,
so annoying, in fact, that I kind of want to mind spike something.
So you will know if you're about to get jumped by undead spirits. What would you like to contribute to the montage?
Actually, can I use mind spike to interact with physical objects, or is it just basically I am punching things in the mind?
Mind spike. It's hard.
It's psychic damage, so I don't think so.
It's probably creatures, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one creature.
Yeah. That is quite annoying, but what can you do?
How would you... So say you can attempt to avoid the blades, attempt to avoid the fire, attempt to avoid the oil, get the lights back on, or...
I would like to get the lights back on.
Okay.
I think.
How are you... So say these arcane wall sconces have gone out. How would you attempt to get them back on?
Or how... Does it have to be a clever plan, or can I be a bit dumb about it?
I mean, ideally, it needs to be at least one characteristic, and then a skill that you think would tie in well with it. Well, the dumbness of the plan then kind of hinges on that, I guess.
Okay, this is gonna be very, very dumb. I'm really sorry, guys, but can I tear off a bit of my robe, like from either the arm or the end? Dip it into the oil, get the fire, throw it at the scone.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm hoping I'm not going to set the whole room on fire, but if I do, incentive to be quicker.
Sure. Give...
It's going to be agility or might, probably.
Yeah, I think I have to ask for agility. Yeah, I'll ask for an agility. Okay. Mainly for the ripping of the robes, fine. It's the dousing of the oil, arguably fine. It's the trying to get it,
throwing it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine. We can do this.
Are there any skills that you want to tie in?
Absolutely none.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
We are not really good at things, sorry.
Okay. Raw dog me a agility check.
Yeah. God, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can tag, but I don't suppose I can empathize with the scones because they want to come back on.
Yeah, it seems ambivalent to your cause.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't need it.
Don't need
it. Okay, in which case, yeah, it feels very very sort of like Ripley, just tearing a chunk of your clothing off, soaking it in oil, lighting it on a jet flame, flame jet that bursts out of a wall, and then hucking it into a wall sconce. But yes, you manage to illuminate. The fire burns brightly, but that is one success, and you all move forward in the Gauntlet.
I have to say, Portia went from librarian to Lara Croft at fucking lightning speed.
Yeah, you're the most badass pilgrim I've ever met.
Who's going after Portia?
Now the light's back on, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Well, so I will caveat by saying that, you can, you could attempt to sort out the lighting as well, because that hasn't just turned it all on. It's something that you can actively work towards.
Sure. No, I think Gideon would probably, rather than moving himself, he'd probably focus on helping the others strategize their moves. Mm-hmm. Kind of directing each of their efforts and go Orpho, you go here, you duck left, and Jimmy, jump right, that kind of thing.
Backseat driver.
Yeah, exactly. Really insufferable. Kind of I know how to do this better than you. So I'm hoping that's going to be like a reason.
Yeah.
Sort of planning it all out, but using either strategy or lead, whichever you think's most appropriate.
Okay, so I can imagine you're almost. So it almost sounds like you're just seeing the cycles of these traps, like how quickly the blades come through, how regularly the guillotine's coming down. Okay, so yeah, reason absolutely, and I would say strategy, yeah, because you're trying to move the group.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool.
$17. Okay. In which case, Gideon, you kind of step in front of everyone and get them to hold, and then like the chaos, I can only imagine, begins to sort of like break down into separate arcs of order, and you can hear the vroom, vroom, vroom from the rotating, like decapitating blades, the bisecting guillotines, the blasts of the flame, and then as you take a moment and then yell now, you are able to move everyone forward. That is the second success.
Nice.
To you, you're a third of the way through the gauntlet. Very, very good. Who's going after Gideon, Ortho or Jimmy?
I'm happy to go.
Okay, go Jimmy, go.
Jimmy, 5-time Limbo champion, will be going beneath the blades, using agility and his skill gymnastics.
Okay. Yeah. Avoid the blades, agility, gymnastics. That is literally on my list.
The tier 2.
The tier 2. Okay. So you go to you manage to kind of duck under, but your foot slips in some of the oil, and whilst you manage to you end up just sort of like ducking and diving from side to side, just avoiding 2 blades and then the guillotine coming down. So you haven't caused any ill will, but you haven't managed to kind of push the group forward. Ortho.
Hello. I would very much like to find a way of turning off the jets of fire, please.
Okay.
Using as a roguish type, I do have a picklock skill, so I assume it might come under the similar sort of like trying to stop a mechanical trap, if you would allow that.
Sure. Yeah. I'm keen for that.
Would you want that under the agility characteristics in terms of moving quickly, or would you want that to be under something else?
You're cool. Dealer's choice.
Yeah, I'll do agility then. It's my higher characteristic. So
Okay.
I'll do agility and
So you
then
tend
picklock.
to disarm the flames.
Yes. Let's see how that goes.
Oh, this is a tier 1. Okay, so that is the first failure, unfortunately. Unless anyone has a thing that lets us.
Anyway, just checking to see if I have
Oh,
Very not. I think mine's
I
on the ones-
will caveat that as a fresh new session, we have 6 new hero tokens in the bank.
Oh, reroll.
And hero tokens can be spent for a reroll.
Oh,
Do you mind, guys, if I
Yeah, go for it.
reroll one? Yes,
I prefer
please.
it's not you're on fire.
Yeah, obviously, second time. It's all fair in Love and War. So yeah, so I re-roll it, the same thing again?
Correct, yes.
Okay, cool. Right, let's just see
So
what
you
happens.
spend a token, we're down to 5.
Wait, no, same.
You didn't mean get the same result, just press the same button.
Obviously, he's just a man that needs to get a little bit burnt. Right, I feel like he is like proper cocky with it as well. He's just like, I could do this, I could do this, and he does not do this.
Wearing
In
his
which
shell
case-
sacks.
If anything, it seems like the flames are now coming out more regularly than,
Yeah.
than before.
I can't do this. Avoid them. Avoid them.
Oh, Gideon's going to be furious.
Yep.
Ilwith is going to show you how real shadows get it done. It's dawned on me that she has no skills. So she's going to attempt to duck and dive and wheel and deal. And her arm is sliced for her efforts.
Okay, so that
Sliced
does
off.
not
Can we take the
count.
ring?
Yeah, because you rolled it, Dan. That does not
Yeah.
count towards the failures, right?
Sure.
you.
Let's
Just
say
making
that.
sure.
Oh, it's a rope. She doesn't get a rope montage. She's not a main character.
Who's next? Start a new turn. Who's taking the first
Well,
turn?
has Jimmy gone?
I've gone. I did limbo and I
Oh,
survived,
Limbo, I
but
forgot.
didn't.
Champion.
Yeah.
Do you want-
Dan, can I ask how assists work? I've got features
Uh,
that mention assists.
Yes. So you describe to me how you are assisting, and if you roll a tier, and then you roll a tier 1 is you actually invoke Bane on the person you're helping because you get in the way. A tier 2 gives them an edge, and a tier 3 gives them 2 edges, so a double edge.
And does assisting count as your turn effectively? That's what
Correct.
you're doing instead of okay. So you would just say that while they're making their roll, and then you would effectively skip your go.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Okay. Got you.
So yeah, with that in mind, yeah, who wants to take the next turn of the second round?
Would someone like a remote assist for an edge?
Did you say we're not allowed to use the same skill twice?
You can't. Well, you can't tackle the same objective you've already overcome, and arguably you can't. So you couldn't just try to limbo along the whole gauntlet kind of thing.
Yeah, but all my other skills involve me flirting. I can,
Well,
I can
well.
flirt, I can
Grab
brag,
with the flyer.
I can persuade, I can dance. I mean, I'm
Dance your way
society-
through, Jimmy.
Society
Dance your
is
way
a
through.
skill. I got that.
Well. Who wants to? Does Portia want to go first to hand out? the
Would
assist?
I
someone like a
don't
remote
mind.
assist?
I don't mind going if no one else wants to.
Yeah, go for it, Gideon.
Well, do you want Portia to give an assist first?
Yeah, definitely. That'd be great.
Yeah. Just for visibility, remote assistance is for abilities. So if someone planning on using an ability,
I was, if that's.
excellent. In that case, I'm gonna.
Hang on, let me just check it as an ability. I think it does. Yes. So
Yeah,
trigger
excellent.
action.
So for Gideon, please have a remote assistance. So the next roll, you can roll with an edge. And
lovely.
because I like to live dangerously, the spinning blades, Dan,
Mhm. Yes.
how attached to the wall are they? Like, is there a point that looks like, like a mechanism that keeps it in place?
So the center pivot is about a few inches into the wall, and obviously they're sort of so it's effectively two blades just kind of rotating around. Anyone who plays Half-Life 2, very similar to those traps. So they're spinning. So there is
Okay.
a fixed point. It's just it's slightly difficult to get to that point, but
because the blades are kind of coming out of in an inch
Yeah.
wide gap, you could jam it potentially.
Okay, so hypothetically,
Yes.
if I were to push it vertically, could I
That
break it?
would quite possibly, yes.
Excellent. Let's do a kinetic grip.
Okay. In which case, roll me a raw kinetic grip, and then we can just use the tier from that.
Oh, that's poor.
There are re-rolls in the bank if you want to spend a hero token.
Yeah, technically speaking, because it is an attack, does it still count as a failure? Because I still
yes.
slide it for 4. Oh gosh darn. Do you guys mind if I take a?
Yeah, no, please go for it.
So you slide 4 even when you roll. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I will say, if you slide it 4, you're fundamentally doing the damage, aren't you? So
Yeah.
let's slide you forward. We'll count that as a success. Count that as an auto success. There we go. Bosh.
Okay, that's me done.
Who's going after Portia?
Gideon?
Yeah, okay. I think my plan was to use my parry skill, if it's all right. Well, parry ability, Dan, to try and basically knock back the blades, or kind of deflect them enough, or slow them down enough that my allies can run past them. So sort of like temporarily using my blade to block those blades, so that others can get past.
I would.
I'd have to spend a focus for that, I think.
Sure. Okay, yeah, if you're going to spend a focus, roll it out. Just
Yeah,
like
so it doesn't have a
I
roll
guess.
associated with it, but it'd be might, I guess, would it? Yeah.
Yeah. Give us a might.
And do I get any bonus? Did Portia assist me in the end, or was her thing kind of separate?
Yes. Yeah, so you've got edge on this attack.
Great.
Or this parry, I suppose.
Thank you very much. I don't think I've got any skills really that help with this one, so just go for it. It's a shame.
No, that is fine. So we'll consider that a success because you use your focus. That was a clever tactic to parry this blade. So you managed to kind of. What are you parrying with? Your sword, your gun?
My sword.
Sword. Okay, so you managed to sort of like with your hand on the back of on the blunt edge of the sword, you managed to kind of stop this. You block the path of this spinning blade, and you hear the sort of like the mechanics groan. And whilst there's a lot of torque kind of pushing you back, the blade is slowed enough that your companions are able to rush through. You're at 4 of 6 successes. Who's going after Gideon?
Would these sconces,
Yes.
are they arcane?
It is. Yes, they are magical. It would seem, and it's kind of dark. So if you wanted to play with the lighting,
Yeah, so do you think, like, talking of lighting, what about lightning? What about Thunder Mother?
if
I
what do
deal
you?
lightning damage, can I power these lights with
I'm
thunderous
sorry. I mentioned that
lightning?
you should do it in a tavern, and I got shut down because of structural damage. And now
Yeah,
you're
but
an even
if structural
smaller
damage
place
here.
with spinning blades and oil and fire. And here it's fine.
Very.
I mean, when you put it so eloquently, Tilda, I'm not.
No, don't listen to me.
I'm not convinced. I'll be honest. I'll be
Zip,
honest.
zip, 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 zip. Come on, lightning makes lightning. Lightning. It's basically the same words.
Okay. you know what? You can do a localized thunderstorm in this confined fire, whirling blade, and oil-filled puddle. We'll see how it goes.
It could. Water, if thunder like water could rain, couldn't it? Rain washes away fire, and
I don't know if
it will rust up all the blades.
And I'm not 100% sure you're like a rain dancer. I think you're literally just bolts of lightning come out of your loot. But okay, right. You would normally do it with presence, right? You would normally roll with your attacks with presence. So give me a presence check. Let's make presence relevant in the trap-filled gauntlet.
Give me a presence check, and perform as a skill. Because I'm performing Thunder Mother.
No.
And I've persuaded you to let me do Thunder Mother.
I think it's a raw
presence.
thunderstorm.
Terrible.
Doth thou wanteth to reroll
Yes.
this?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's here taken.
So we're down to 4 tokens.
This is gonna be a very stupid way to die.
Have you got any? Oh!
Lord.
That's better.
Oh!
Ah.
Thunder Mother!
Take cover! It's Thunder Mother!
Okay, so
Jimmy
lightning.
screams from the back of the back of the room, ignoring all of Gideon's advice of, "Oh, just step over there. No, don't try not to make any sudden movement." It's just
Instead, you just blast the hallway with lightning. All the sconces light up. Amazing. Okay, we've got.
Can I suggest
so that
for the
was-
audience sake that you actually do the show the ability, just so everyone understands why it's Thunder Mother.
Yeah, what is a Thunder Mother when we're at home?
where are you, my thunderous mother? Where? How do I put it into the chat?
There should be a little speech bubble at the right-hand side of the ability. Or it's under 3 dots or something. Yeah, there you go. Thunder Mother! Oh, no. Wait. There it is. We're actually singing the song. Amazing. Okay, so Jimmy, you are bored of these traps and you reply with obscene amounts of lightning. We have Ortho and Lysarius left to go in this turn. The end is in sight. You only need one more success. Who's taking the first step? Bear in mind, there are assists that you can do to help someone else out to increase their odds of succeeding.
Do you want to go, Georgia? Are you... Okay, that's good.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll assist you.
Congo.
I'll assist you. I can see and hear Georgia.
Oh, you're back. Okay, right. So Ortho is assisting Lysarius.
Serious.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess first off, Lysarius, what are you planning on doing that Ortho could assist you with?
So I have of the things that look like they might be useful. I still have alertness, climb, endurance, and lift.
Yeah.
I was
Oh. Okay. Well. Oh, you're back. Okay, so you've got alertness, climb, lift.
Mhm.
Which are what are you planning to do, and how are you using your skills?
So I'm afraid I haven't been able to catch all of what everyone's done.
Sure.
Over the past half hour or so, I have been trying to catch.
Might be worth watching the stream on your phone. Oh no. Well, Theo, how is Ortho planning on helping out? Just
That might be easier, I think, because you can probably lift me. Because I have
you.
gymnastics. So
Let
I
me-
was thinking
let me
of
throw
basically
you.
throw me across the room. So I
Oh,
can...
so is Lacerius the one assisting?
Yes, I think
we'll
it's
do it
probably
that way. 'Cause
better.
it's easier, I
Yeah.
think.
I was trying to work out what we
Okay.
were still trying to do. It's probably not for the best. I'll just
Okay.
throw him.
In which case, if you're hucking the goblin,
Yes.
can I have a might with lift?
With lift, cool. Yeah.
So this will dictate what
I
effect
have
you
an
get
edge,
on your
basically.
roll. Theo. Okay, it is a bane.
The tier
currently.
1. Nothing.
Does
Sorry.
Lacerius want to spend a hero token to reroll?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay, a hero token has been spent. We are down to 3. You may reroll.
19.
That's better.
Is it perfect?
Worth
Okay,
it.
so you pick. And bear in mind, like goblins aren't small in elsewhere. They are like they're small compared to Lacerius, but they're quite dense. They're quite stodgy. So
Yes, I am
watching
quite big.
Ortho hurtle through the air. Right, so Ortho, I'm just going to put you on the line. If you could, how are you attempting to stick the landing? What is it you're trying to do?
Well, I have agility and I have gymnastics as my
Okay.
skill.
So are you literally just trying to stick the landing?
I am.
You've
just
seen the
sticking
big
landing,
off
yeah.
lever.
Yeah. It's like jumping at it, and then using whatever I can, so I can just turn
Okay.
it off at the end. Does that mean I have an
You-
edge in this now?
So
Yeah.
wait, so it's agility, gymnastics. You have a double edge because Lacerius has rolled a tier 3 support.
Nice. Cool. Okay. Right. Let's roll it then. Let's go.
Nice.
That's a
17.
tier 3. Okay, so Ortho, you land, and as you
Oh, I did it!
as you kind of press against the pressure plate on the side of the wall that you realize is the mechanism that's controlling this all, the traps begin to slow and eventually come to a stop with enough kind of time that the 6 of you are able to escape out of this kind of corridor of traps. And as you round a corner, you hear as you round a corner, the tomb begins to kind of quieten down, and in front of you, you see a set of ornate looking, an ornate set of stone doors. The relief of Augusta Delian in a almost saintly kind of headdress, holding, clutching the sword she was depicted with in her statue at the entrance of the tomb, detailing this door. And who's Aragorning? Who's pushing the door open? Who's the first to get the hell out of this death trap dungeon?
Oh, I'll Aragorn it. Go on.
Okay. In which case, Jimmy, as you sort of like rush and you kind of push the door to, you find yourself in a 30-foot-ish wide. Actually, we can turn off that music because it's much more calm now. You push through and you find yourself in a much wider kind of space. The walls are approximately 30 feet apart from one another. And Jimmy, as you kind of stagger forwards, your foot lands on what appears to be like an old but very expensive looking orange rug, similar to sort of like a red carpet that you'd see at like Empyrial noble
parades and whatnot.
Or Best Bard Awards.
Best Bard Awards, yes. But you, Gideon, as you look down, you recognize that the orange, whilst it's kind of faded from being kind of locked up for so long, is undoubtedly the same orange as the teruges on your shoulder, on your pauldrons. This is the orange of Legion Cenari. And this carpet kind of leads away from you and then begins to ascend this almost like 30-foot tall widen like staircase that widens as it goes. It's 30 foot at the base and almost double that, about 60 foot wide at the top. It is clear that no one has been in this tomb for some considerable time. You can see the collection of dust and cobwebs kind of marring the beauty of this place. But there is undoubtedly a serenity here. Who's the first to head up or head in?
Go on, Gideon, big guns.
Yeah, can do. Yeah.
So, Gideon, as you begin to walk forwards, you notice that pooled on the stairs are much larger concentrations of that metallic-like liquid that you saw further up in the tomb. And as you begin to move up the stairs, and your line of sight is able to see it, you can tell that there is, like, you can see the alcove where Delian sits upon her throne. But it would seem that her throne has been overgrown with this silvery white arcane crystal. The rest of the room at the top of the stairwell continues in a somewhat triangular shape. There are two large braziers that burn with this seemingly unending flame. This smokeless, unending flame. But yeah, most notably, Delian seems to almost be borderline crystallized underneath all of this arcane crystal that's sprouting up from around her. And you notice nestled among the crystalline growths are these pools of this liquid metallic substance.
I'll just, if I've scanned the room for threats and can't see anything kind of immediately dangerous, then I'll call the others up and maybe particularly asking if any of them have seen anything like these crystals before.
Okay. The rest of you...
Gideon's wheelhouse, really.
Yeah. The rest of you feel free to move up as you like.
I'm stuck.
Oh, we are still in combat. Go for it.
Question.
Yes, answer.
Is my detect supernatural thing still on? Or did that drop off when we left?
It is, but it's not triggering at all.
Okay.
Like, oddly, well, you know that Delian's soul will have been kind of transposed. So this is just her physical form. But yeah, there appear to be no kind of ghostly manifestations in this area.
Just to check, can Georgia... Oh, looks like, is Georgia moving? Are you able to move?
That's me.
Okay.
Well, as I will say, as the
as the 5 of you plus Ilwith kind of make your way up the stairs, Gideon, you're kind of looking at these crystals. Who is it you're asking for advice from?
Probably Portia, I guess, as she's travelled around other holy sites, but also she's, I guess, the arcane one in the group.
Okay. In which case, Portia, as I say, there are these white, like silver white, jagged crystalline growths sprouting from the floor, the walls, seemingly kind of spearing up through the throne that the body of Delian is sat upon. It looks quite eerie to see her, like, it's just her physical remains encased in the armor that she was depicted with at the entrance in her statue, but these crystals kind of seem to be almost spearing through her like spears. But worryingly, there's this viscous metallic liquid that pools at their base.
Viscous?
Yeah, it's almost blood-like.
Does it look like this is a jump, like the secretion of a creature?
How would you like to investigate this?
Oh god, I don't know. Because no one can really, like, I assume it's something we haven't seen before. Could I potentially do I don't know, a presence check? A reason check to see if it's some kind of a magical creature that I have read about in a book.
Yeah, chuck me a reason. Just looking at your
Magic?
other ability. Yeah, if you're thinking a magical creature, maybe something in the Vengers territory.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. The only thing you acknowledge is that whatever this kind of liquid is, it emanates a strong arcane presence. There's a strong sense of arcane mana coming off of this liquid and the crystals, for that matter. But it truly looks like they have almost burst up through the stonework of this tomb to impale, seemingly, poor Delian, and then has kind of grown up the walls and up into the ceiling, akin to a mold. Like a white crystalline mold. And Portia, as you're sort of inspecting this alongside Gideon, Jimmy, Ortho, as you sort of inspect the surroundings, you feel the ground beneath your feet shake ever so slightly.
Oh boy.
And as the two of you turn to look at one another and Lacerius, it happens again, but the vibrations are stronger this time. You see, Portia, you're kind of almost nearly knocked off balance as you're sort of crouching down on one knee as the ground underfoot begins to shake. And the sound of something large, it almost sounds like the grinding of stone gets louder and louder. And as the six of you, Ilwith included, peer at one another and wonder what it is, let's go for a quick break.
It's just Lacerius coming up the steps.
We will disappear for 10 minutes, and then when we come back, we will find out what is big and gribbly and approaching
So, yes, if you've been enjoying this so far, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, join our Discord, maybe speculate in our chat as to what this could be. And yeah, in 10 minutes, we will find out if anyone was correct.
Is it you?
It's Louis. It's Louis. We will see you all in 10 minutes.
See you in 10.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye.
Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Explorers of Elsewhere Live. Hi, my name is Dan. We are the Explorers. We have lost one of our number over the break, but Georgia, we salute you. Yes, we return to our heroes in the depths of the tomb of Augusta Delian, an Empyrial hero. And we find ourselves in her actual tomb room. We can see her physical remains currently sat upon a stone throne in the center, like at the back of an audience hall of sorts. But curiously, her physical form has become a focal point for large white, silverish, crystalline growths of arcane mana crystal that seem to be kind of bursting from the form of Delian. And our heroes kind of gathered among, like, in front of her, on top of a orange-coloured carpet that denotes Delian as a hero of Legion Scenari. But currently, our 5 heroes plus hanger-on Ilwith are looking at each other for the increasing rumbling that's kind of emanating through this large hall. And as the 6 of you look at one another, and the rumbling grows and grows, it then seemingly pauses for a moment before the wall to Delian's left explodes inwards towards you. As the wall detonates, debris and rubble fly in all directions. And Gideon and Portia, closest as you are to this kind of explosion, as you bring your arms up to kind of shield yourselves, and the dust washes over the 6 of you. Through your respective hacking and coughing, you hear a trilling, and in front of you is what appears to be this large, tan-coloured, like 8-limbed creature. It skitters along on its 6 back insectoid-like legs, with kind of barbed prongs along the segments of the legs. 2 larger forearms kind of emerge from its upper thorax, and what appear to be 4 eyes peer at you through sort of like lilac violet shifting hued eyes, surrounded by this kind of mesh of hardened chitin. There are 2 snail-like antennas that rise from its forehead, and a large, sturdy-looking shell kind of rolls down its back. And who is good with their biology? Who would be well read?
But that's probably about it.
Portia, maybe Gideon?
Yeah.
In fact, I think all of you, if you're all relatively local or well-travelled, you recognise that this creature is a Cantharos, a creature that normally slumbers during all but the warmest seasons, and is known for sort of like chewing its way through roots and other sort of like underground
like burrowers that chew through the roots of trees, which are known to cause kind of disruption as the trees wither and rot from the kind of acid that the tree naturally kind of takes up, that the creature, that the Canthaurus kind of emits. But perhaps more importantly, as this Canthaurus, as it kind of looks to you and its kind of mandibles chitter slightly, on its back is a dull, golden scaled dragon scent woman riding on its back, one hand holding onto some reins, a hand axe in her other hand, and a large battle axe upon her back. And to look upon her, her fierce features, these two sleek, kind of blackened horns that rise from her forehead and back, she looks everything the definition of a demon. And you wager, certainly you, Gideon, that this is Bargnot. And as she bursts in on the back of this Cantharos, she looks at the six of you with a snarl on her face, and with a whistle, she kicks off the Cantharos, and it begins kind of staggering forwards towards you. So I would ask you in this moment, Gideon, as the party tactician, can you please roll me a d10 to see who has the initiative?
I wish you didn't give me this responsibility. This feels like a lot of pressure. Particularly as I'm standing where I'm standing.
Okay. In which case, you've rolled a 6. That is high enough. So you players may take the first turn. Who's going first?
Any strong preferences?
I don't mind. I mean, I can start a performance of some kind, which will give us.
I would
quite a
like
lot
to
of-
be not this close to it. I'm really, really sorry. I hate to do this. I do not want to be this close to it. I need to go. I
was thinking of getting you away, Portia, yeah.
If Jimmy can somehow teleport me out,
You go.
Okay.
in which
go
case, if you
Portia.
don't mind, I would really, really like to run away.
Yeah. Go, Portia, go.
Thank you. So first things first, I am going to move to here.
Okay, so
And-
you back up between Ilwith and Lacerius.
Yes. I think that's fair. I think that's fine. Then I'm going to remote assistance Gideon.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And I'm going to mind spike the
Well, so bear in mind the remote assistance goes on a thing. So.
excellent.
The satellites. Yeah.
It goes on the giant fucking slug.
Okay, goes on the Cantharos. Okay.
Yeah,
so
but the
that
mind spike
is-
goes to the hot dragon lady.
Okay. Okay, let me put a
Hot. She's an
little
abomination.
let's put a little frozen symbol just so we know that there's a remote assistance on it.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was your maneuver. What would you like to do as your main action?
I would like to do a flirty little mind spike on the dragon lady.
Okay, yes.
Kind of a high.
Bargnot.
That is poor.
Okay, she takes
Oh, well.
4 psychic damage. Like as you conjure these ghosts and sort of like fling them towards her. But in a kind of flash, she's drawn the battle axe from her back and fundamentally bisected this ghost as it kind of falls upon her. She gets kind of scratched slightly, but she
primarily kind of dissipates the spirit.
Okay. That's me.
Okay, I will activate the Cantharos, and it will, as it looks upon you all, it's going to rear back, its mandibles splay open, revealing an almost like Yautja predator-like mouth, and you see its throat undulate as it spits acid out of its maw in your directions. So it's going to target two of you. It's going to target the closest of you. So Gideon and Jimmy, you are acid spat. You take 6 damage each. And as the acid falls around you, it leaves burning acid splashed on the ground around you, and you see that the stone floor, the solid stone floor and the carpet begin to like melt and bubble as you as this acid kind of sits on it and begins to break it down on a structural level, xenomorph style almost. Yes, anyone who starts in an affected area of the acid will take acid damage at the start of their turn. So yeah, it does that, and then it then begins like skitters round and sort of like moves into that's as far as I can go. So moves there. Who wants to go next?
I can, if no one else is desperate.
Okay, go.
Jimmy, you're on mute if you wanted to.
So Gideon, first things first, you take 2 acid damage as you start your turn in acid.
Yes. That's fine. Would you, I've just realised I've got parry, would you have been happy for me to kind of use a triggered action to try and block some of the acid from hitting my face?
Anything but the face.
Just basically halving some of that damage.
Yeah.
Is that plausible? I could have swept my sword to like block the stream of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thank you. I'll just add. So I took 2 more there, so it's not going to make a huge difference. But
sure.
All right, cool. Right, I will mark this horrible abomination.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to very much get out of the acid because that's bad news bears.
Mm-hmm.
And try and, I guess, interpose myself a bit between myself and my squishy allies. And I would like to try a concussive strike, I think.
On the Cantharos?
On the Cantharos, yeah. So with my sword. My hope is that this dazes it. Yeah, so that it can't move and take attacks, etc.
Okay.
So if it's marked, I get an edge on this, I think. Just need to reread marked again, it's so complicated. So when a creature marked by you is within your line of effect, you and your allies gain an edge on power rolls made against that creature. Yeah, okay, cool.
So you get double edge because it's also been remote assistance.
Oh yes, Portia's thing, that's great. Okay, lovely.
Okay. So we'll swap out the first symbol for a marked, for a targeted. There you go.
So I'll put 2 edges on this then.
Yep. So I'll increase your tier automatically by 1. That looks like a tier 3. Nice. Okay, so it takes 12 damage.
Yeah.
And if its might is less than 2, its might is not less than 2, so it is not dazed.
Okay.
Yeah, this it's what does your concussive strike look like?
I think it would be a kind of a slashing at its legs to make it sort of dip down in pain, and then slamming the pommel down onto the top of its head.
Okay, and in which case, as you do it, the pommel strike like cracks the chitin, like the chitinous form, like horn-like structures around its head, but the creature just seems relatively unfazed by comparatively such a small kind of strike. It was almost too surgical, if you will.
Sure.
Is that all? You can finish moving if you want. You can go another.
Yeah, I could shift away from it, couldn't I?
No, actually, thinking about it, because your move action would be to move, so you've just got move.
I see. So shift and move are sort of different actions, effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I might just spend a.
I mean, officially, I think you would have had to have disengaged, like shifted to get there without getting chomped on the way, because you're moving within threat range of it. So you can disengage 3 as Gideon. So yeah, I think that's it.
That's fine. Maybe I'll just spend another focus to. What do I want to do? I will try and I'll taunt it. How about that? So I'll spend a focus to taunt it.
So what you say to it is you taunt it.
How about that? How do you like that?
Catch me outside.
Catch me outside.
Okay, so taunted is taunted by Gideon. Okay,
Yeah. I might come to regret that when it feels unwise.
No, you go for it. Yeah, you go for that taunt.
Okay, that is the end of Gideon's turn. It switches back to me.
No, it does not.
Ooh,
He's a sneaky
go
boy.
off, I go.
I'm gonna use my insight. I'll pay for
For
that
your
this time.
points.
So, I will pay for my insight. So how do I get rid of that again? Sorry. So yeah, that's 1 insight removed. Come on, stupid. Okay. Anyway, we now know that I definitely am using an insight for that. I'm going to use one of my new abilities, which is Coupe de Grace, which uses 5 insight, so I only have 1 left.
Of course, you guys have got like. Actually, sorry. Everyone can increase their.
Oh yeah, because we get it for
Increase it by another 1 because you
1.
completed the. Another 2. Everyone gets an extra 2 resources because you completed the montage successfully.
Do we get some because it's a battle, another victory?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you all get.
Yeah.
So you should be on 8 victories now. So you all get 2 more than you
4.
currently have.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would have had 9. I've removed 1 for 8 for my insight. Now I'm going to remove. Pay for Coupe de Grace. On Budbrain. If it's assisted and judged, I guess I get double edge as well.
It's
Or
marked.
is it just for? It's marked.
Yeah, so it's marked so you get edge. It's no
Yeah.
longer remote assisted,
Okay, that's cool. Right.
but it's still
That's
edge.
Fine. Still edged. Okay, let's see what happens. And I just use one of my. And I feel like as Ortho's kind of leveled up and got used to this, his daggers now teleport. Like
Okay.
he does. So that's how they're able to just and then return to him. So that's how that works. I really hope that was a good roll. It's only a tier 1. That's annoying. But damage is 19.
Do you want to spend a hero token to re-roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's okay with that?
Yeah, go for
Yes,
it.
please.
Okay. It's
Please,
a big
please.
attack from Ortho.
It is a big attack. So yeah, it's still edge, isn't it?
Yeah.
With the reroll.
Yes. Correct.
Cool.
Yeah, just a straight re-roll. You
better.
need to add your insight back in, I think.
Okay.
A tier 2. That's 23 damage.
I'll spend a focus and make it 27, please.
27, another 4 damage. Okay, so Author, are you just sort of like hucking, teleporting daggers at this thing?
Yeah. It's like come out of my hand. And then so that's my main action, and then my maneuver is I'm going to shadow.
Just a quick heads up. So, how many insight did you have originally?
9. I took away 1 because you gave me 2.
Okay. So then you're down to 4 because you had an edge. So
cool.
you reduce the insight. Yes. Fine.
Is that okay that I've got?
Perfect.
Okay, cool. So as I try to figure it out, okay, and then my next thing is to use my new ability, Shadow Meld. So basically, I just become a shadow. I'll put it in the chat.
I am now Shadow.
So I basically you just watch as Author goes nah, and then she just sinks into the ground and becomes a natural shadow. You flatten yourself into a shadow against a wall or floor that you are touching. You become hidden from any creature you have cover or concealment from or who isn't observing you. While in shadow form, you have full awareness of your surroundings, and strikes made against you and tests made to search for you take bait. So I'm just gonna do that. I can't do anything else now, but I'm gonna stay here.
Become a shadow. So let's put a. Is there a hidden? Invisible. There you go.
Thank you.
You are a shadow. Okay, very, very good. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. As you watch as Author just melts into the ground, at the back of the hall, Bargnot looks at this Canthros that's just sort of like barreled into your lines, and having just sort of like fundamentally parried away this screaming spirit, she then kind of looks at the 6 of you. She snarls, revealing these kind of sharp, pointed teeth, and then with a single decisive sweep, she spins on her heel, and the axe cleaves Delian's helmet from her torso.
Oh.
And as she kind of grabs this helmet as it kind of falls down into her hands, you can see that the spot where the neck, where the head was attached, there are these crystalline growths, sort of like now kind of severed, like shattered, poking up, looking like a crystallized decapitation wound. And as Bargnot kind of looks at you all, she sneers, and then she disappears up into the tunnels created by the Cantharos. And that's turn. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay, go, Jimmy, go. You take 2 acid damage.
2. Ow! It's alright. 15. 14. Okay. I'm gonna move Ha.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to start a performance.
Mm-hmm.
As I like to do. Wait a minute. The founders just kicked me out for a second.
Oh.
The performance is going to be... This gets too excited about what performances. There we go. The performance I'm going to start is... where are you? Ballad of the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
So let's put that in the chat. So I start playing Ballad of the Beast. Everyone in an aura of 5 of me, myself and each ally, will get a surge at the start of their turn.
Okay.
So
Nice.
we're going to get some
So-
nice surges.
So yeah, so for everyone, keep an eye on it. A surge will give you like 3 extra damage, for example. If you've got 2 surges, you can use it to reduce potency of things that hit you.
And then my main ability, I'm going to let's grab this one up. I could no. How many of us have? Do we all have? Distance.
Ranged attack.
That's the one. Range attack. Do we have range attack?
My brain was just like,
Yes.
I think everyone bar Lasarius, yes.
Cool.
But I mean, he's gonna love life just being toe to toe.
It's a free strike range attack. Free strike range
Okay.
attack. So that should be most of us.
Yeah, everyone.
I will do dramatic reversal then.
Okay.
Which is cost 5 drama, power roll plus presence, and then we can all make some free strikes and some movement if we would like.
Okay.
Oh.
Roll it up, and then we'll see
So
how far
that's-
everyone can shift.
Where is that? I think.
As an aside, you'll probably want to move 1 square to the right, to the left, sorry, to get Ortho in range for your burst.
Oh, I couldn't see. I can't see him.
Oh, is he actually gone?
He's
You
gone.
Yeah.
He's
we-
he's fully gone. I have no
Fully
idea where
gone.
he is.
Oh.
All right,
I
I
can
just,
see him.
He's like a little
I just
ghost in
miraculously
there.
just take a little side step.
There
There
we
we
go. Right, I'll just do that.
Yeah, I have no idea where he was.
Let's reduce his opacity. There we go.
yeah, that's cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I was looking at it thinking, oh, that looks cool on screen.
Did that not roll?
we did.
Where did
Yeah,
I
that
roll
rolled
for
a
me?
9. Okay,
can't
so
see it.
everyone can, came up. So it's rolled a 9. So everyone can shift a square and then make a free strike.
Awesome.
I mean, Gideon, if you wanted to do a melee free strike, you
You
can.
can do a melee
but-
free strike.
Or if you wanted to get out of dodge, so everyone
Can
can,
I make
shift
a
1 for
melee
free.
strike and then dodge? Yeah, dodge.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think I can as a shadow, so thank you for offering, but I can't because I can't do any
you
abilities or actions while I'm a shadow. I have to break out a shadow to do anything.
Everyone who
okay.
is attacking gets an edge, remember, because it's marked.
In which case, Ilwith is going to take that opportunity to do a free strike. And she does, as she unsheaths the bow, she does 2 damage. Gideon does 11 damage.
You go do
Remind me.
Lasarius as well.
Go on, Tilda.
No. If you go first.
I was saying, make sure you get Lasarius's strike in as well.
I don't think he has a.
Doesn't have one of those.
Yeah, he won't be able to reach.
Can't you do a free strike? Okay. If that, okay.
Yeah, it's got a range weapon.
I see. Okay.
Do you remind me? Can I use Mind Spike for the
You
range
can.
free strike?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's better than what I actually rolled on my turn.
Okay, that's another 8 damage.
Uh,
Poor
speech.
Cantharos.
It's 50-50.
Poor Cantharos. Okay, so just to double check.
Free strike.
yes,
I get it. Do I get a free strike?
Uh,
Self and each ally. Does that mean I get a
yeah.
wit banter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, only
if you got a
you
ranged
can
weapon.
use.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
only
thought
if you
this-
can use witty banter. So Mind Spike specifically, you can use in place of a thingy.
Oh, okay.
But if you've got a range, I don't think you've got. No,
don't
we
have
figured out you haven't got range weapon.
No.
Okay.
And we can also move.
So yeah, everyone gets one move, one movement.
So Ortho can move if that helps. But yeah, Lysaris is gonna inch forward.
Yeah, I can't move mine for some reason.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
go for it. There you go.
And can I spend a focus to add 4 damage to Portia's thing, please?
Absolutely. 4 damage. Marvelous. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Okay,
Cool. I
so
also
end
I still have a maneuver.
Okay.
I still have a
You're going to use
maneuver.
power cord and
I
blow
can
all
power
of your allies
cord.
back into melee.
Yeah. Psych.
No. I can push him out of me. I can push him away for a 2 burst if we want to blow him away.
You're currently not quite close enough for.
Am I not for a power cord?
If it's burst 2,
It's
it's 2
2
squares
bursts.
away from you. Yeah, so 1, 2.
Oh,
Yeah, he's 3
okay, I
away.
won't maneuver then.
Okie dokie. In which case, as you finish your turn, the Cantharos takes a second turn. And you didn't know I could do that, did you? He's going to skitter on forward and it's going to move forward, and it's going to firstly spend 3 malice to give itself a burning maw.
Oh, lovely.
So next strike is with edge and extra acid damage. It's then going to bite Gideon. So with an edge,
I'd love that.
you take a total of 16.
Yes, and this isn't a new round yet, is it? This is still the first.
Not yet. Correct.
I cannot parry. So that's unfortunate.
And you. So it's just going to bite. It's just going to do the bite on you. It grabs you and then immediately releases you.
That's nice of
Because
it.
then it's going to solo action. To spend 5 malice to take another turn, and this time it's going to bite Lysarius.
Okay. With a double bane.
Double bane. Okay. But that drops me, so that's a total of 8. 8 malice I've just used, so I'm down to 4. And Lysarius takes 9 damage. And is grabbed. As this thing, as this Cantharos leans down and grabs Lysarius in its jaws and then lifts this keeper horizontally off the ground. That's the Cantharos' turn done. Lysarius, oh, that'd be you brute! He shouts. And he's going to firstly judge. That's a thing that Lysarius
Loves
does.
to judge.
He loves to judge.
He loves it.
Okay, so this thing that's got it in his mouth is now judged. Let's give it
Fair
a weekend.
dues. I'd judge it as well. Picking stuff up off the floor.
So Lysarius will now get, I think, like extra damage when he twats it. Always within, you can use 3 action. Okay, so it takes 4 damage when it does stuff, and then you can do stuff. Okay, great. He's then going to inflict pain for pain. So he gets an edge because it's marked by Gideon. And that is a total of 15. Holy moly. It deals additional damage equal to your might, which is 17 damage to the poor thing.
21, please.
21 damage to the poor thing, so another 6. Okay.
Did that cost you any?
That
wrath?
didn't. No, that was just a box standard. Okay, so yeah, Lysaris does that. I love how I'm basically just playing with myself now. That attack is bold enough that the Cantharos takes damage and skitters and shifts 3 squares away.
I've got a triggered action as well, I'm afraid. Oh, bloody... Sorry, Foundry keeps kicking me out.
But it does drop.
While you're getting
Lysaris.
back,
Yes.
was that... Oh no, it skitters away. That was its own action. So it wasn't forcibly moved.
It wasn't force moved. No.
Yeah.
Sorry, which was I going to...
Well, tell you what, Livy, while you're doing that, Ilwith is going to be super helpful and put another 7 damage on the beast.
Oh.
What was your... Are you back in, Livy?
I'm back in. So I can harmonize. So as long as the target uses ability that targets only one enemy and costs fewer than 3 heroic resources, the target can choose one additional target for the triggering ability. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Sorry, I thought the dragon lady's gone. Ignore that. I thought she was still there.
She's gone. Okay, and as the Cantharos skitters, Ilwith shoots it with her bow. The arrow thunks into it, and then okay. At the end of the round, after we've all gone, the Cantharos, having backed up, rears back on its back legs. Its maw opens wide, and it begins wildly spewing acid. So it's a 10 by 2. It's going to have to target the group of you that are all in a big group. So that is...
Would that incur a double bane if it's targeting other people than me?
If it is hitting you, then I think it's fine with that.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's a line like that, but then it's also 2 wide. So doesn't have a bane. It doesn't have a bane on that. Right. So everyone under the spew, which is actually it's a bit more, so it would catch Gideon, so more like that. Takes 8 acid damage.
Ooh.
You winded, Gideon.
I'm winded. I'm probably dissolving.
Fab. I get drama if you winded.
I'm very unhappy.
Yeah. I love the drama.
And there is now a veritable line of acid across you and the floor, up against the wall, and the rock and stone is beginning to bubble. And that's the Cantharos. Next turn. Passes to the heroes. Who wants to go first?
Who can heal?
I might die if I start my turn, so I'd probably rather not.
I can heal. I can do a heal. But if I do that, I will. All of you will lose your ability to use your surges because I have to change my performance. But
Lacerius can
Didn't
do a
do it.
thing.
Oh, come on, Lacerius. Also,
Uh,
did he put his extra damage, his surge damage on his hit?
he did not. So let's put another 2 damage on the guy. Okay, so Lacerius will go first. To me, he bellows, and the Lacerius doing Lacerius things. Right, so firstly, he takes 2 damage for standing in acid.
Mhm.
He will then fiend and sort of like run forward 5, 6. So he can get to there. He's going round. He's flanking. He's being clever. He will then use the Emperor punishes and defends. He gets an edge because you're marking him.
Yes.
Holy bonk! So he gets another surge, right, Livy?
Yes, if he started his turn where I was.
Starting
Yeah.
near you. Okay, so that'll be 12 damage to the Cantharos. And then Gideon, you are within 10 squares, so you may regain. You can spend a recovery to allow your. Oh, okay. So Lacerius will spend a recovery, which then gives you 10 stamina.
Oh, great. But I don't have to spend a recovery.
Correct.
He basically
Not
he has recoveries coming out the wazoo. Does.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, and the age of Dan playing Draw Steel with himself continues. The Cantharos, as a immediate reaction, will skitter away from the meddlesome keeper, and it starts its turn next to you all. So it's going to. I've got 11 malice now, eh?
Yeah, you're not taunted anymore, by the way.
Am I not? Okay,
No.
so I can take that off.
Don't feel like you need to attack me if you don't want to. That's all I'm saying. There's no mechanical reason you need to. That's all I'm saying.
Sure.
That little Majani.
Yeah.
That little Majani.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just take a ring.
No.
Actually, we do need the ring. Yeah.
Yeah, but
She looks like she's on her own. So in it goes. I'm going to burn the moor. Actually. The Cantharos skitters away from Lacerius, and then you notice that it's almost kind of mulching and sliding around in this kind of dissolving stone underfoot. And it digs. And you watch as it burrows. It like slides through this dissolving stonework into the loose ground underneath. And it disappears under the map. It will then... you then feel the ground underneath your feet begin to suddenly quake and then begin sinking in. Like sinking. So anyone who's got agility of less than 1 is knocked prone. So I think that's Lacerius.
I'm fine.
He's definitely on his ass. So he's prone. And who else is anyone else not prone?
I'm okay, I think. Less than
I'm
one.
okay. Less than
I'm
one.
okay.
Less than 1.
I'm okay too.
Fine. Okay, fine. So it's dug. It's done that. It's then gonna move. I think it's gonna move to. It's gonna move to there. It's difficult to tell where it's burrowing to, such as it is, and then from the soft, spongy ground underfoot, it's then going to. I'm looking at Lysaris, that's why. This is silly. It's going to spend another 3 might to burst back up through the ground, taking a double edge if it started on the turn. And just going to pull this on here like that.
Oh,
As it bursts back up through the ground, showering the area with debris, and all of you sort of like in that area, also we'll need to check to see if that matters for your shadow. You take 7 damage each and are pushed 4 squares.
am I still pushed 4 squares even if I'm dying?
Yes.
If I'm helpless. Okay.
More so, arguably. 1, 2, 3, 4. Portia, bonus, you get some clarity.
I do take damage. What was the damage again?
7 damage, plus another 1. So, bang, bang. So it's push 4, but because the Cantharos is larger than you, you all get pushed back a further square. So Gideon will take 2 damage from slamming into this wall over here. Also, you moved back 1. So you've been pushed 6. What's your stability?
Stability
0.
0.
So you take 2, and then another 4. So you take 6 damage from slamming into the wall.
Okay.
And the Cantharos, as it reemerges. The area marked is also now difficult terrain.
Yeah, because I was a shadow and
Yes.
I've taken damage. If the surface is flattened against it is destroyed, which technically it is.
Yes.
This ability ends and you take 1d6 damage on top of what you've already done to me. So let's
Okay.
find
Oh, you
out.
get another d6 because you got squeaked. By 6.
I have 1 hit point from that whole.
I've got 0. I'm done.
I started at 21. Then it come out of the ground, and now I have 1. That is how.
You're
well
only a
that-
little guy. You're just a little guy.
On the
was
plus
thinking,
side, I only have 1 malice left.
Really?
I will now humbly pass over to you lot.
Help. Does someone mind if I take my recovery turn?
Go for it.
Yeah, do it. Do what you need to do.
Okay.
Okay, go, Arthur, go.
Louis, help
So-
us.
Okay, I have 8 hit points now. Thank God. Right. Just remind me, doing a recovery, does that count as a main action or a
It's a
maneuver?
maneuver.
Okay, cool. Right, in that case, I am going to take the opportunity to hit this git.
So,
I'm
bear,
gonna use-
so you're no longer a shadow, right?
No longer a shadow.
Okay, so put you back to full capacity.
Um,
It is double movement through difficult terrain. Excuse me.
That's fine. I'm quite a movie boy because I'm 7 movement, so I can get to him for sure, and I can probably get out again as well.
Mhm.
So with my ability, cool. So yeah, I'm just going to use I work better alone. Is he still got an edge on him?
Yeah.
Does still
yeah.
get an edge?
Still marked.
Cool. Right. If the target has none of your allies adjacent to them, you gain 1 surge before making the roll.
Okay.
So no. So let's. Okay, so that's a 15. Tier 2, and then because I can use a surge as well. I always forget how to use the surges. No,
just
we don't
plus
want to do
2
that.
damage.
Okay, cool.
per
So then
surge.
that's 11.
As an aside, sorry, when it burst out the ground, Lacerius told it off, and it took 4 damage.
That's not very nice.
Look at the mess you've made!
Cool.
This is a holy place.
Did he have to spend Wrath to do that?
Unfortunately not, no. That's just a
No.
freebie.
Okay.
So I'm just working out the movement. So I moved forwards. No, actually, I can do that from
Range.
from range. Yeah, so I'm just going to use the movement I've got. So to move out would be 2, right? Technically.
Correct. And then you're
Cool.
3.
Cool. And then I'm just going to go up by this brazier over here.
Mhm.
Going to get out of the damn way.
Yeah.
And
Makes sense.
then I've done my main action. I've done my movement. Yes, Lou.
I'm
That's the
sorry,
sound
was
of
that
Ampharos.
Louis?
He's summoning his fellow Ewok to our defense.
Oh my god.
Right, I
Okay,
think that's all I
so-
can do for now.
So you did do the attack, so that's 9 damage.
It was 11 damage.
11
because of the
damage.
surge.
Pardon. Okay, 11
Yeah.
damage. The Cantharos is heavily winded at this point, I should point out.
Good.
Okay, end of Ortho's turn.
Well, I'll spend a cheeky focus to let Ortho use a recovery if he wants to.
Oh, yes,
What
please.
about me? I'm dead.
Well,
You're
I
not
can only
dead,
do
you're
it
just
if you-
bleeding.
I can only do it if you attack him.
Yeah,
I'm
where's
dying
the
over here.
Okay, in which case,
Right, Lou.
the Cantharos takes its second turn, and I apologize, Theo, but you were the last one to attack it, so it will skitter towards you, trying to get between you, or trying to get to you from the brazier. Unfortunately for you, sir, it extends its neck and bites you. Is it a double bane still? Oh, it's not taunted anymore.
No, it's not taunted anymore, sadly.
Author, you take 16 damage.
Holy
I do not. Because in all this confusion, you vanish in a plume of black smoke to avoid danger, so I only take half damage. And I
Okay,
get
so
to
8
move
damage.
4 squares away.
Okay.
Teleport. And I'm also going to spend some of my insight to move even further away. So, let me just spend the damage real quick. So that was 7, would say.
So
yeah,
as
we're
the
going down to-
mandibles close round you, then teleport out.
Also,
Go on, Tilda. Yes.
just for funsies, because 16 is decent. It can also take half that damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh.
8 damage to the Cantharos as it Ortho teleports out and is replaced by an incendiary spirit.
I like that. It's good.
Can it be a spray with a little like spray bottle of no?
Yeah, just Bugs face.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so the Cantharos, it will, as a trigger to your trigger,
I do not like that.
realizing that its meal has got away, it then skitters. And it seems on its kind of 6 insectile legs, it just seems to kind of glide across the rough and ruined rubble, seemingly not slowed by the earthy, difficult terrain. That is the Cantharos' turn done. Who's going next? Jimmy, Portia, Gideon.
Jimmy,
does
do
it
you want to maybe
work
heal
when I'm-
heal thyself?
Yeah. When I'm dying, I can use recoveries. I just can't.
You can't catch a breath whilst you're dying.
So somebody else has to.
You have to be healed.
So if you can
One way or
attack
another.
it, you can damage it, I can let you spend a recovery.
Am I still allowed to attack anything? As
I believe
not.
so. I know you're bleeding. Say that 5 times fast. What does bleeding?
It's quite brutal
mean
from what I remember.
Yeah, the inside juice is on the outside. When a creature is bleeding, when you use a main action, a triggered action, or make a test or ability using might or agility, you lose D6 plus level stamina after the roll is resolved. You can't reduce it in any way. And it also happens off turn if you do something that triggers. Yeah, you can take a turn, but then you'll lose D6 plus 1 hit point, like stamina.
Yeah, so that will sort of maybe cancel out the recovery I can give you. I don't know.
Yes.
Whereas Gideon, is your recovery only when
we damage the marked target? Yeah.
right.
Well, if I played a revitalizing limerick, I could just use that on myself.
Yes,
Yes.
I
Okay.
believe so. Self and each ally, yeah.
Yes.
At the end of each of your turns.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna change my performance, which means surges are no longer in
A thing.
surging.
Invoke.
I just crumpled at the bottom of the stairs, just playing a little song to himself.
Is it Eye of the Tiger?
It's just really sadly out of tune. So if you're an aura of 5 of me, you I get to spend a recovery on myself and probably what Portia could probably take one at the end of my turn as well.
Gideon, maybe?
He's too far away.
Okay.
Everyone in 5, so your aura 5, so Gideon's within, Portia's
Okay,
within.
I'll do okay. At the end of my turn I'll heal me and Gideon then.
If you move forward 1,
Yeah, but then I'll just start
Ill Whiff
bleeding
will
out.
be in. True. So it's if you do a main action, which this is not.
Yeah, this is the main action. I assumed it was movement because
main action, triggered action, or make a test or ability roll using might or agility.
Yeah, so Limerick is your maneuver.
No, it's my performance.
Oh, it's no action. It's no action. Okay,
No.
yeah. So you can do that for free. That's fine. You can move. That's fine. And then if you don't do anything else, then you won't bleed out.
Yeah, I think I'll just leave it there. I'll just play a little song, and then it will be Gideon and myself can do a recovery.
Okay. Well, so at the end of turns, at the end of each of your turns, you can choose a number of targets. Oh, right. Yes. Okay, so if the 2 of you spend your recoveries.
Yeah, surely it'd be Leona Lewis, Bleeding Love, that you're singing.
Oh, please.
Gotta be, right?
That is it for Jimmy. The Cantharos. I'll say Jimmy. There you go. Get another drama. After Jimmy, who wants to go? Portia or Gideon?
May I go quickly?
You may.
Thank you.
Okay, go Portia.
I also would really like to recover a few hit points, but first things first. I'll spend maneuver, catch my breath, use 1 recovery. Okay, good as new. And for my main action, I would like to use all. Tier 2. Okay, that's not too bad.
You project psionic energy. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
So
Ghostly
basically,
energy.
so it is going to see me in a different form. How is it in? How is it insight?
I feel like
That is that intuition. Sorry.
in lieu of like a check to find, like a dedicated check to find out.
I don't think it's that insightful.
No, tell me, how clever is your armored slug?
Clever, probably not. But like, if intuition is almost like the wisdom alternative, it might be
sorry.
cunning might be potentially more cunning. Might have animal senses rather than people knowledge.
Yeah, I guess reason is like intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Intuition is what it understands, what it natively understands of its surroundings, kind of thing.
so if I argue that the image it sees is
Yes.
a giant bird coming to eat it,
To be fair, I think a giant bird is a threat to almost anything. So, okay, yeah. So, if you're targeting, are you attempting to frighten?
Yep.
It. Okay.
Yep.
You've rolled a 50.
15.
It's a tier 2, so it's 8 damage. And I can tell you, its intuition is 1.
fudge! Oh, so
So
it's
it's
saved.
not frightened, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a shame. I didn't get an edge from anyone, did I? That would push me over. No,
It's
I
not
don't think
target.
so.
Oh, yes, you would. Oh, so okay, so you actually do another 3 damage to it. Yes, because there's an edge which would take you to 17. So its intuition is 1, so it is frightened of you. It is frightened of the large bird that has appeared. Injured, such as it is frightened. Yes, the plan worked.
Excellent. End of my turn.
Okay, it's got so many things on it now. At the end of your turn, it's already gone. So over to Gideon.
Okay. So it's heavily winded, you said.
Yeah, it's heavily wounded. Like it's got. There's just like slightly acidic looking blood pouring from all these wounds, and it's just been hacked to bits fundamentally.
Yeah, great. So I'm gonna basically unslung my rifle, point it at the creature, and then shout, "Now, bring it down!" We're gonna spend the big old ability.
Okay.
Big boy.
So
That's
3
all my
allies.
So it's going to be me, Portia, and I think Ilwith are the ones that have ranged attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I do not.
What's the range of Mind Spike? Oh, it's more than more than 8.
No, I'm good.
That's fine. Okay, right. So who range 10? Nice. I mean, if you moved, then Ortho would be in range for a free strike.
Didn't we decide Ortho doesn't have? Oh no, Ortho does have range.
It's
Yeah,
the
Orpheus
series.
got
doesn't
throwing
have
daggers.
range. I do.
I can only target 3 of us anyway.
So if you do, so you can't do yourself is all.
Okay.
Just 3 allies. So you could do
Fair enough.
Portia, Ilwith, and Ortho if you move up the square.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that then.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
And you all get an edge. Don't forget.
Okay, so if the 2 of you roll with edge, I mean Portia, Ilwith is easy enough. She does 2.
So range
That
free
edge came in
strike
handy.
with an edge. Okay. They do.
Okay, so the Mind Spike does 6 damage. The thrown daggers do 7 damage. That's a total of 13. Between Matt, Tilda, and Theo, talk me through how this happens.
I mean,
What
I
does
feel
this
like
look like?
it was Gideon's idea. Gideon should get the final blow. But,
Well, I'm not shooting. I'm just sort of sort of pointing out weak spots. Maybe armor plates have come off it, and I'm pointing those out to you two.
Yeah, and mine is not particularly showy, so take it away for you.
Okay. Feel like these daggers like teleport in to where these armored plates have like come off, like right in between the scales, and just the creature just roars in pain as like the daggers just completely slice through. I feel like they just teleport through and then just reappear in my hand.
Okay. And as these sort of like blades kind of teleport in and out, kind of materializing in between the chitinous plates, Portia, as your kind of summoned spirits rip and tear at this creature, kind of wailing as they do so, as Ilwith just, it sounds like dropping endless numbers of arrows into this creature's shell. It kind of reels back, and as it reels back from one hit, it's struck from another angle, so it's knocked another way. As it kind of flinches away from the damage, it attempts to skitter. It kind of, some of its legs go into the dig hole that it emerged out of, and it, like, as the last of your attacks kind of land, it rears back and it releases this final, and then it collapses to the ground in a bloodied heap. And as its acidic blood seeps out, you can see the rubble immediately around it beginning to fizz and bubble as the acid begins to react. And as the six of you take a moment to kind of catch your bearings, you can see that the ground in the center of this area, sort of like immediately in front of Lacerius, underneath this rubble, and the digging that this Cantharos has done underneath the stonework, the floor itself is kind of beginning to sink and sag into the ground. And the force of that kind of pulling down, you can see cracks beginning to ripple up the sides of the tomb walls. And as you realize the structural integrity of this tomb is about to give way, in which direction do you want to run? Back the way you came, or through the tunnel that Bargnot escaped through?
Through. We should go through. We should get where she's got something. She got what she wanted when she left. Clearly, the whole point of us being here. You know, we gotta go stop the lady with the shiny thing. Clearly, Ortho magpie that he is. It's like she got what she wanted. We need to get that off her, right?
Yeah, there's no way Delian would let her escape with Delian's head.
Okay. Is everyone in agreement?
Yeah,
Sure.
Jimmy can't believe he has to go up those bloody stairs again. He's fallen down them. He's go back up again.
I got you, Jimmy. I got you. Come on. You got this.
In which case, as the six of you realize that kind of having you fundamentally have to go deeper underground to come back to leave the way you came. So as you all, Jimmy, as you run back up the stairs that you just hurled down, with Portia alongside you, as the six of you make your way up through the carved tunnel that Bargnot escaped through a short while ago, we will call it there.
Ooh. Nice.
That was a bit spicy.
He was a big boy, wasn't he? Blimey.
Congratulations, everyone, on completing episode 3. You did it! You did a boss fight!
Yeah.
I mean,
One of
I
the
feel
bosses.
like we technically fought the boss's pet, so the boss is going to be more spicy than that, which is concerning.
Yeah, but can
Well,
she burrow underground and go? "Ah!"
Joke's on
No,
you.
she
It
might
was
have some
actually her
babies.
that did it all along. And then,
Big puppet. She's decided.
yes. Okay, so the 6 of you give chase to Bargnot, this dragon-sent cult heretic leader, as you chase her through this kind of collapsing tunnel. And yeah, that's it. Episode 3 is done and dusted. So, if you enjoyed that, make sure to hit the like button if you're on YouTube. If you want to see more stuff like this, tell you what, let's just go for the outro. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit the like button. If you're watching us on YouTube, consider a subscription. If you're watching us on Twitch, consider a follow. If you want to talk about this episode or any other stuff that we're doing, come join us over in our Discord, where we can talk about this or any of the other campaigns that we're running at the moment, such as Tales from Elsewhere, Sanctuary, which is a Daggerheart show being run by Nate at the moment. If you really like what we're doing, please consider becoming a member on YouTube or a patron on Patreon. It's only kind of £2 a month, so it's not all that much, although I appreciate money is tight at the moment, but any little amounts that you can give us is a massive help as we kind of build towards bigger projects that we're working towards. So I think that is pretty much it. Thank you lot for playing. Thank you lot for watching. We will see you all next week. Bye.
Bye, everyone.